This episode of Hot Pursuit is brought to you by McValue at McDonald's.
Honestly, one of the best kinds of McDonald's stops is when you're in the middle of a busy day, you've been out longer than you meant to, and suddenly you need something quick that actually sounds good.
That is way too real.
Right now at McDonald's, you can get great deals all day with McValue. For lunch or dinner, check out the under $3 menu. You can grab a McDouble for just $2.50, which is honestly one of my go-to picks.
That's my favorite kind of deal, getting something I already love at a really good value.
Same! It's nice when your usual order also feels like a good deal.
Get even more value with McValue, only at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
When I'm laying down, I feel my stomach hanging to one side.
Sometimes I look in the mirror at my face and I'm like, if I could just lift.
I think like the scary thing is though, it feels really good to be skinny.
Dealing with an ED showed me how far it can go for me.
A lot of times body image and what you perceive as beautiful is a trend.
I actually used to edit my photos to make my hips look wider.
What?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hot Pursuit, a podcast about creating conversations where nothing is off limits.
I'm Em.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Madeline.
And today we're going to be talking about body image, something that every human being that walks the earth thinks about, fixates on, and has wrestled with, and we're all trying to come to terms with. So it's a juicy topic.
I don't know if we ever come to terms with it.
Yeah.
I think we just get old enough that it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, or you get older and there's new things that come to fixate on too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you have kids and you literally just cannot think about yourself at all. Yeah.
It seems that too, especially for women, it's like a never-ending battle that always occupies your mind.
Yeah.
Feels a little bit like playing whack-a-mole. Like you deal with one and then like three more come up.
I know. I have so many like insecurities about my body.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah? We're going to get
you?
into it today.
Absolutely.
Well, good thing I have a list. Let's go through
Yeah.
it. I'm going to name some very common body insecurities that you two just like wrote down on the document. And then you're going to say if you struggle with this or not.
So this is our rapid fire that we're slowly going to get more rapid.
This is our rapid fire attempt number 4. All right. Are you self-conscious of your tummy?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
In a bathing suit, especially yes.
I know. I feel like I'm constantly sucking in, and it might just be your uterus, but I don't know. We were always just taught that we wanted flat tummies.
And then you get older and you realize that's
To protect the
protect
baby.
a child.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of body standards come from like teenage models. So it's like people want to just have teenage bodies, and that's just like not healthy unless you're a teenager. But yeah, I also heard that sucking in is kind of like bad for you too. Oh. It's like bad for your body. Okay. Arm fat.
Yes.
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 Especially in a strapless dress.
Yeah. And it might not even be fat. It might just be muscle, the thing that you like build out yourself. But then when it lies flat and you see a triangle and not just like a cylindrical thing, then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly.
Just talking about these things now, I immediately feel worse about myself.
I know. When I was picking out sweatpants to wear for this, I was like, let's do the baggy top.
Pores on your face.
Yes. I think about this one all the time.
Really?
I fixate on it. Yeah.
Do you get self-conscious when people get too close to your face?
Strawberry nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Have you heard of it?
I've never once thought of that.
Oh, it's a thing. It's a strawberry nose, which is basically you have so many pores, your nose looks like a strawberry.
That's cute. I've never
sounding.
paid attention to your pores.
Yeah.
Jen has always talked about her pores, but I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, she's always like, oh, my pores. And I'm
are
like,
so big.
where?
Yeah.
we were
I think
eating
it's genetic.
Pop-Tarts
Well, they're now
last
all
night.
filled with makeup.
All the holes are filled with makeup. We were eating Pop-Tarts last night, and there's like a hole. There's holes on top of the Pop-Tarts. She takes them out of the toaster. She goes, guys, the holes are like my pores.
I'm like, again with the pores. What pores? Okay, boobs. Having small boobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to be, and now I don't anymore. I'm like, listen,
What was the switch?
we'll talk about it.
Okay. I used to be so self-conscious, and then I remember deciding one day, I like them. And then it's been great ever since.
Yeah, I always wanted the line, the cleavage line.
Oh.
But there is no hope for a line here.
There are ways
we've
to
got
get it.
airport runway.
There are multiple ways to get it.
She's got lots of tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach me your ways.
Because I see her without the line and with the line.
Yes, a push-up bra. You can get pregnant. Implants. There, you have many options, Jen, if you want the line. Your life is not over yet. Okay, your hairline.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm balding.
You're balding?
I don't think I'm actually balding, but I just have genetically very thin hair. And so I look at other people's heads and I'm like, wow, you have so much hair. I'm actually not even thinning. It's just like I just have less hair genetically.
Genetically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes.
I have a bald spot. I think it's from like pulling my hair back too much. It's on both sides that I cover up with this like bald spot powder sometimes.
I have it in my bag right now.
But currently I'm covering it up with my bangs.
Yeah, that's why I always
Yes.
have the bangs, front bangs too, because
Yeah.
if I were to really swoop this back and do a slick look,
No, you have great hair though.
I have a lot of hair.
You have
I
a-
think.
She has a
Yeah.
lot of hair.
Yeah.
And it's shiny.
This one is not applicable to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do a slick back though. It looks, I just look bald.
I look like a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like slick back looks good if your hairline is like lower and around your forehead.
Yes.
Because obviously we just think about this all the time.
That photo of you.
But for me, it's like, I look like one of those ancient Chinese actors with just a ponytail in the back. Because like my forehead is so big. Like when you pull the hair back, yeah, I look like an egg.
I have so many pictures of Em. Maybe we'll drop one on our Instagram or something. And it's only going to be for the ones who know.
The guys that get it. The girls that get it. Okay, wrinkles. This is new for us in our 30s.
Yeah.
They're happening now.
They're happening.
Yeah. I have like the forehead ones that are getting, I used to have like one and now I think it's like 5. It makes me sad. I try not to express too much. I'm just kidding.
The 11s. I think the corner eye ones are really cute though, because that means you smiled a lot.
Yeah.
The crow's feet.
Yeah, I
crow
love
feet.
the crow's feet.
Yeah.
That one I love. The 11s, I'm not loving yet.
Where are 11s?
Oh, the 11s are here.
Oh.
You can
I
see
don't
it in
s-
certain
She smiles
angles.
and her face does not move. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
perfect.
literally don't
It's
see any
perfect.
11s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wrinkles,
Yes.
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 These are getting more pronounced now. What are these?
I
Frown
noticed
lines, frown lines.
if I sleep on my side the next morning, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, it's not good to sleep on your side for wrinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You have to think about that?
I know.
That's how I've been
Excuse me?
sleeping my whole life.
Better to sleep on your back.
Whoops.
I've heard that. So I've tried to sleep on my back because I heard it helps with like back alignment. But I guess it helps with wrinkles too.
Yeah.
They say it's nature's facelift.
Yeah, it helps with wrinkles and breathing and like skull shaping too
Skull shaping.
when you're like a little older. Yeah. Okay, feet. I have ugly feet.
Oh my God.
I have really ugly feet. I like to tell people that God made my feet out of a spare parts box. He was like, oh gosh, yes, now I have 10 toes. I can make 2 feet. Let's just put it on her. That's what it feels like. They're like really craggy and large. They're not cute, but God is fair. He made everything else beautiful. At least I can cover them up with sheets.
Jen, like the first time she saw Emily's feet, she was just like,
No, she zoomed in with her whole body. She's like, why do they look like that?
I said they each have a personality, each toe.
Because they're all spare parts.
they're so strong though, her feet.
Yeah.
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 I appreciate them.
Just go to a yoga class.
Not how they look, but how they operate. Yeah.
They are rooted.
You don't have any foot insecurities.
Jen has princess
Because she has
feet.
princess everything.
Yeah. I have huge feet insecurities because I am prone to bunions. So I have an entire foot
She has a
routine.
foot binding routine.
I have an entire foot routine. It's not binding, but it's to help align and strengthen the muscles in my feet. I literally feel like, if you're Chinese, we call them feng jiao, which is like chicken feet, the dim sum dish, and they're really weak. And I also have like, what is it called?
Skinny.
Hyperpronated.
Yes, we did a 3D foot scan at a running shoe store, and it confirmed that your ankles like slouch in,
Yeah.
which is not strong for the alignment of
Which
your
makes
ankles.
the distribution of the weight when you're standing on your toes incorrect as well.
Yeah.
Which also will not help, but make the bunion worse if you don't like work on it. So like, I got like toe separators.
I see your future and it's bunions.
I got foot creams. I got toe socks. I have splints that I wear.
She's very disciplined.
Yeah. We got the insoles. We're trying everything. I literally think about my feet. And it's like, you know how they say mind-body connection? Mine is mind-foot connection. So
your toe gems, the foot separator things, are just dispersed randomly sometimes around the home, and it's like a jump scare when I turn the corner. I'm like, oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're like on the table.
Yeah.
Or they're on like the edge of the sofa.
But they feel so
Perched.
good.
They do feel good. They're like, they make your feet like spread out like they're
stretching.
starfishing. Okay,
So yes.
So much for rapid fire. Okay, yes. Sagging. I don't think we're sagging yet.
Sometimes I look in the mirror at my face and I'm like, if I could just lift
Lift
it.
it.
Just like 1
Do you
centimeter.
do it too in the mirror? You're like,
I did it this morning when I was doing my makeup. And I'm like,
I heard
My
head
mama
massages
does
help
that.
with that too. It
Yeah.
like helps tighten
Oh.
it. Yeah.
we do head massages.
My mama does it. It's really cute. She'd be like, if I could just, and then
Yeah.
just, oh, it looks so much better like this, Jenna. She's like scrunched up. I'm like, no, I think you're beautiful without it. Let go, let go.
We are all at the mercy of time and gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, how about a double chin? A double chin.
I have double chins like constantly. When I laugh, I think I like knock my head back. And so in photos, they're just always double chins, triple chins. But usually mid laughs, I'm like, yeah, I was having a good time. It's fine. Double chins?
No, not yet. Neck skin. Oh, the neck is the first giveaway of aging, signs of aging. I'm noticing my neck skin is getting like a little looser. I do what you do, but with my neck, I'm like, if I could just.
The neck is what I hear is the first thing that shows age, but I'm not self-conscious about it, so I'm just not giving space to myself to even think about that.
Your neck is nice.
Because if I think about it, I'm just gonna be self-conscious about it. So the neck doesn't exist in my mind.
You have no neck.
I
Your
learned
neck
only
is
like
so youthful.
a year or two ago that you have to do all the skincare products onto the neck too.
And you have to
I
push
was like,
it
oh my
upward.
God.
Push it upward as you're doing it.
I did not know
too much
that.
work.
So we're late to the game, but we're doing the toners there.
Thigh fat. Ooh, I got thick thighs, but I like them.
That's good.
I have thick thighs and I don't like them.
Why don't you like them?
They just feel like there's so much everywhere. I don't like showing them.
Oh.
I don't like sitting in shorts because of that.
Oh yeah, because when you sit, it flattens out, and then you just look.
And it bulges around where the shorts end.
Yeah, that's why I don't wear shorts because of my thighs. They're not cute, but that's okay. Oh, just fat in general.
So many of these have been related to something fat. Fat.
Fat in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell
Everywhere.
when I'm like eating a little bit more when I start feeling like side fat. Or like just down here. Or sometimes when I'm laying down, I feel my stomach hanging to one side, the side that I'm laying on. And I'm like, oh, she's been eating.
And it's just like so ridiculous because like obviously it plagues all of our minds, but like we are like the 3 skinniest bitches ever. You know what I mean?
I know. Like,
Like,
come on.
By
Yeah.
objective scale, we are like this big. And I just spit, sorry. And we still feel it's so ridiculous and like so out of touch. And that's just like the reality of being a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can never win.
Who are you? Do you ever compare yourself? Do you have like a benchmark celebrity or benchmark someone?
No.
Oh.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Who?
I compare myself to like Rose from Blackpink, but
She's
she's
a-
so skinny.
She's a literal stick.
Yeah. So and then Bella Hadid.
She's also like
Yeah, they're sticks, but they look good on pictures. But I'm sure in person it looks way more jarring.
It's scary.
It's different. I compare myself to how they look in pictures.
yeah, things on camera do not look good in real life. A lot of times.
Yeah. I mean, look at our makeup. Well, actually, no, their makeup looks really good in person.
It's probably gonna look whack on camera because it looks good in person. Because the rule of thumb is, if it looks good IRL,
Yeah.
it's not gonna look good on camera.
Ooh, eczema skin, flaky skin, flaking everywhere. I have really bad eczema like all over my hands. And sometimes I do notice like, oh, that was my finger. That was.
Sprinkle,
my
sprinkle.
flesh.
I'm like, please just don't look at my hands. I used to want people to like not look at my extremities because I have my feet and my hands.
But everything else
I'm like, just look at my face. Just stay on my face. I don't even have boobs to look at. Just stay up here.
I don't really suffer from eczema, but sometimes I'll get like a patch on my eyelid or like somewhere on my face. I don't really get them, or like I don't really get them on my body, but I'll just get it like if allergies are really bad.
There's like flares.
And then I really empathize with the eczema sufferers. What happens? You're like reaching for any cream.
Yes. Just to soothe the burning underneath the skin. Yeah. Last, let's do, dark circles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have really bad dark circles. You?
I don't struggle with
She
this
doesn't
as
have
much.
them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen her. Even when she sleeps 1 hour, she looks the same.
Jen never looks tired.
My Aura ring scores will tell you otherwise, but
Her attitude won't even tell you she's
She always
tired.
looks rested and refreshed.
Yeah, she does.
Pisses me off. She's like, guys, I'm so tired. I'm like, you look like you're glowing.
Imagine a life with no dark circles. Unfathomable.
I can't.
That's
I can't.
Jennifer. Princess
That's
feet.
Jen. Princess feet, perfect black hair.
but the pores though. My fixation.
She don't be having
She has nothing else to focus on but her pores, and it's like the tiniest thing.
The point is that the list is endless.
Yeah, the list is endless.
actually
You
have
can
a lot
like
more
pick
on
out
this.
anything. I used to be like self-conscious about like my nostril size. It is very big, but it's just like you can find anything to be unhappy with. Okay, so let's get into it. So we're born. We're having a great time as a child, but when was the first time you looked into a mirror and was like, there's something I don't like? When did it all switch for you guys?
I remember I was 8.
Wow, that's so young.
Wow.
Yeah. I was a kid and I was in the locker room by myself. No one else was there. And I think I was changing. I don't really know. There were mirrors everywhere. And I remember just facing the mirror and thinking like, I'm so fat, you know? And I was 8. I was 8. All I could look at was my stomach. Oh my God, I'm like crying thinking about it. And I just know from like that point forward, I never liked anything about myself. It was crazy.
Wow. Who informed that?
I don't know. You know, I think about that a lot and no one told me I was fat. I mean, you're a kid. Like you literally have baby fat on you. You're supposed to be that way. Yeah. And I remember feeling that even when I was younger, but it wasn't as clear. Even when I was like 3 or 4, I would like look down at my stomach when I was like wearing a bathing suit and I'd be like, oh, this shouldn't be there. This little bump shouldn't be there, you know? I think kids just absorb the media that they see, honestly. Like if you see people in movies or in magazines and they have super flat stomachs, you're going to think, or I thought that, oh, there's something wrong with me then.
So there was someone that you
No,
saw?
no one said that. I think it's from what I saw.
No, like there was someone that you saw that you were comparing yourself to.
Everything in media.
So everyone.
Multitude of someone.
Yeah,
And that was like in the 90s
spotlight.
too, when
Yes.
like anorexia was like kind of in. Like
Yeah.
cigarettes for breakfast, cigarettes and coffee.
I can't even think of like any single celebrity or face or person. I couldn't think of anybody that looked like that I would think of. I just knew that if my stomach was not like literally like concave,
Yeah.
then it was wrong.
Wow.
8 is so young too. It's elementary school. It's like what, 3rd grade.
Did something in you die that day?
Probably.
Like, I just imagine like a sound, like boom.
I can like think of looking at myself in the mirror right now, you know, like that
Yeah.
exact scene. And sometimes when I look at myself in the mirror now, I feel the same way. So
That brain groove is deep.
yes.
Like opened a door to a room that like is unleashing things that you can't close the door anymore.
Yeah. And then now we just work our entire lives to undo that.
Or until we get too old.
Do you guys have a moment that you think of that stands out?
I grew up kind of like a string bean because my metabolism was really high and I was exercising a lot and I'm tall. So everything kind of distributed pretty well. So I was really skinny up until after college. So I like didn't really have any body image issues until I gained like 15 pounds after college because I was working at a cubicle and I was like eating the same amount as I was, but I wasn't walking as much anymore. And I remember my dad, who had never commented on my weight before, like ever, I was just like standing in the mirror and I didn't really notice anything. He like walked by and he was like, "Dang, Em, where'd you get that gut?" And then he kept walking. And like at the time I was like, "Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious." But then I remember looking down and being like, "I do have a gut. Oh my gosh, this is like, it is kind of bad." So that launched me into intermittent fasting.
At what age?
I was like 25. Remember when I lost a lot of weight?
Oh.
Yeah. I met you when I was kind of bigger. And then I lost like 10 pounds in 3 months because I was like essentially starving myself just to like get back to be skinny. And I was so skinny. It was really bad. I was like 20. I'm like 5'7", and I got down to like 115 pounds, which is like
Ridiculous.
that's like an underweight BMI.
Yeah.
So that one comment that like
One comment.
opened the door.
Yeah. I still don't think he meant it to be hurtful either.
Yeah.
I don't like feel bad that he said that, but that was the first time I started having body image issues. And so it's never really been the same.
Oh, at 25.
Yeah, 25.
It's like where you start to look at yourself differently.
Yeah, that's when the metabolism kind of slows down too. Yeah. How about you?
Well, there's one for beauty and then I think one for body image, and they kind of happen at different times. So the one for beauty actually came earlier when I was probably in like middle school and starting to play with makeup. And I grew up around like a predominantly white suburban population. And I watched like makeup videos on YouTube and stuff like that. And I would try things with my face, but I have monolid eyes, so all the tips don't work. They don't watch makeup videos for non-monolids if you have monolids. And I remember just like being really frustrated with like my features because I feel like I couldn't get them to look like how I wanted other people to look.
Because they
that had,
literally
like,
didn't.
big round eyes and like they could do pretty shadows and stuff, and like none of that worked on me. So I just felt super frustrated with what I had to work with. It's like my raw ingredients. Nothing would work on them. Or I would have to do, I remember I would do like eyeliner and with like a liquid liner, which also doesn't work as well for monolids if you're not doing a super heavy shadow look, and it would just disappear. Because monolids, they like fold in. So
You open your eyes and then it's like gone.
Yeah, and I remember being like, I don't know how to, like, what do I do with these eyelids? There's so much like eyelid skin on top to work with. And I was just so lost and I was so frustrated. Like, why couldn't I have something that could be easier to work with to achieve the look that I wanted to have, which was not even my race.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then body image issues came in high school. I went to a boarding high school. And so when people talk about like the college freshman 15, I had that in like at 13 in high school when we would like stay up late and eat shin ramen at like 1 a.m. And so I just gained a bunch of weight. And I feel like just seeing so many photos online, it was kind of the era of like posting an entire album from like homecoming and stuff. This amount of scrutiny I could have with my photos versus everybody else's photos, I feel like also really contributed to feeling like, dang, like in that angle, my arm looks fatter than everybody else's. So I feel like the photo taking is a really big like fixation because you unnaturally are looking at myself for so much longer than you would. Than if you just go to the dance, have fun, and you just or looking at the photos for days afterwards, analyzing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that just a conversation with yourself, or did someone
Yeah.
on the outside say something?
It was a combination of like I was starting to realize it, and then like family members and family friends would be like, wow, like you're gaining weight. It's also metabolism was slowing too. And then being on my own at 13, and you just like don't know how to eat healthy because you're not at home.
Yeah.
So all of those factors was just like, oh my gosh, this feels out of control. Like I don't know how to control my weight anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. It sounds so
Yikes.
painful.
Yeah. Has your relationship with your body image changed from when you were a child to now when you're in your 30s?
A little bit. I think I'm able to see positives and accept how I am, and not just accept sadly, you know, but accept because I'm proud of what I was given, as opposed to like, well, this is what I got. Guess we got to work with it. It's like, no, this is what you have, and it's great. It might not be what you see in media or what other people praise, but that doesn't mean it's like any less capable or any less beautiful. It's just different, and that's okay.
That's good.
So that's been a journey. But has it changed for you guys?
Yes.
How?
I tell myself that the way I see myself is not truth, and the way other people see me is also not truth. And so whatever anyone sees, it's literally up to the beholder, and it is not fact, and it doesn't determine my value. What actually determines who I am as a person, I think, is what comes out from inside. Like they say, whatever. It's what's on the inside that counts. And I truly believe that's true because I've talked to people who are like less conventionally attractive, but their souls are so beautiful. I just want to stick with them. And I see someone who's so hot, but they're so ugly on the inside. And I do not want to be with them like at all.
Yeah.
So I think I've become more of like internally focused. Like I still care about what I look like, but not as much. I think what I present is more important.
So like this thing that used to have so much weight has no longer as much weight and pull in your mind around like appearances and how you look and how others look.
Appearances can get people to come to you, but it's what's inside that makes them stay. And that's what's most important is getting people to stay.
When did that realization happen?
Recently.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there like an experience, a moment, or a shift, or did you just like realize one day like I don't think about this as much?
I think it's dating. I think dating really opened that up because like if you look good,
interesting.
you attract a lot of people and you're like, oh, okay. But then you see them getting bored and then you're like, oh, why are they getting bored? This isn't enough. And so over and over you realize like, oh, it's not enough to make someone stay.
And it also seems like the way that you viewed other people changed, which then changed your view of yourself. Like because you started to value like what's inside and how they are and the aura, the presence, the charisma. You're like, surely, well, that would be applied to me too.
Yeah. I'm not friends with people because they're beautiful. I'll just say that.
Yeah,
Wow.
for sure.
I can admire their beauty, but that's not what I love about them. That's not the first thing I say about someone. Like, I love Jen. She's so pretty.
I low-key
interesting.
hate that when you are with a group of people and if they talk about somebody else and the first thing they mention is their appearance, it's like a red flag to me.
She's so pretty. She's so skinny. Yeah. And it's like, that's what you value.
Positive or negative, because they'll be like, oh, she got fat, or oh, she does not look good. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. Like, even if they say, oh, she looks great, I don't want to deal with you because that means that they are showing what matters to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Like good or bad, that's interesting. Even if they're praising the appearance, like, oh, she looked incredible because blah, blah, blah.
If it's the first thing you say,
Yeah.
and if it's not like an event or something.
Yeah. If it's a wedding, okay. She looks so good at the wedding.
Red carpet, whatever.
Yeah.
Or it's like, she's so funny, she's so kind, she's so caring, and also she's so hot.
I would like that.
I
like that.
It's the also. Yeah.
It's like, oh, by the way, she's also hot.
Yeah, it's like throw it on there as an add-on bonus. But
Sometimes when I'm like bitching to you guys about people that really suck, that have wronged me, I'll say all these things about their character that are like really awful. Like, you know, you're selfish, you're blah, blah, blah. And you ugly. Like,
And you're ugly. And you look like that.
and you got wrinkles like all the way to the back of your forehead.
Yeah.
And your face is crooked, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care about that. A crooked face would be beautiful to me if your heart was beautiful.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you're not.
Yeah.
Not to say there's like no merit in looking good.
Well, there is.
Yeah, there absolutely is. But
Go watch our
there's-
Invest in Being Hot episode.
But for that to be like a cardinal value to be someone's friend, that's
Yeah.
when it's like problematic.
In this most recent season of Singles Inferno, we were talking about that, how like there were these two characters that started to be really manipulative and using people, and they're like conventionally attractive. But by the end of the season, we were all like, they're looking
ugly.
not that cute to us anymore.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Has your view of body image changed?
Yes, significantly.
Wow.
A long journey to get here, ups and downs. I think like seeing the worst of it, like dealing with an ED, definitely like showed me how far it can go for me and how toxic and unhealthy and how much mind space it would just like take over my whole day. Like there was times in my life in the recent years where like if I weighed myself in the morning and I didn't like the number, it would literally ruin the whole day for me. And it was just like a terrible way to live. And I felt so stuck in that cycle. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. And I'm just so grateful to not be in that place anymore because it's so dark, and it just like, it's this like dark cloud that looms over your whole day because you just hate everything about how you look and you feel awful. And so I feel like having been in that place, now I'm just so grateful to love my body a lot more. And I really value my body being strong far more than it being like conventionally attractive. I think seeing my parents age too and them trying to build muscle as they're getting older to like keep their joints strong. I'm like, no, when I go to work out now, I'm not trying to like look toned. I just want to be strong and healthy now. So yeah, I feel like it had to like go bad before it got better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had something like a similar experience too.
Yeah.
Like I would weigh myself every morning after I peed and pooed, take off all my clothes. So I had like the like naked weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it fluctuated like 1 pound, I was not eating that day. Yeah.
I don't weigh myself because of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a scale, but I just kind of like when I need it to
Same.
weigh luggage.
Who needs a scale? Why do we all have scales?
The scales are for weighing your check and bag on vacation when you're going to Europe or Asia because they're the strictest about the bag weight policies.
It's true.
Yeah, I feel like the world would be happier if everyone just lost their scale, unless you really need it. But like, how often do you really need to weigh yourself? Right?
Yeah, it has its uses, but I think the way that we were using it perhaps was not good or healthy.
Like obsessive.
Yeah.
I'd weigh myself like in the morning and the evening.
How did you get out of that mental space?
The Lord. But I don't know how to. I think I had to do a lot of work to realize that my weight and body image was really tied to my sense of value and worth. And my sense of value and worth gets caught up in many things. It could be doing well at work. It could be being accepted by this community. It could be body image. But for like a period of time, it was body image and weight. And so being able to untangle and untether those things and doing a lot of that work, I think, was part of it. I also got rid of my scale for like a several month period and just like put it away and had to relearn how to intuitively eat. It was like learning a new skill because I didn't know how full I was and how to like call it. So the Lord, and realizing that this thing that I thought would help me earn a feeling of being enough was going to be controlling me instead of serving me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
It literally controlled my days.
Wow.
It's crazy. I never want to go back there.
I think like the scary thing is though, it feels really good to be skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels so good. It feels good to like look at your tummy and be like, "Ooh, it's so flat." And people will comment like, "Wow, you're so skinny. Like you look so good." So it reinforces the behavior like, okay, well now I have to maintain it because it does have value in people's eyes and it is working and it's fooling them. But then you feel like tired all day. Your brain feels fried and scrambled. You don't feel good.
You made a really interesting point earlier when you said what other people see is not truth and what I see is not truth. How did you come to that conclusion?
Some days, I personally don't think I look good without makeup. I don't think I'm beautiful without makeup. I just feel like I have a very forgettable face. And that's just something that happened when I was 8. Like someone forgot who I was.
Hey,
So
8.
Yeah. Oh, it was 8.
Wow.
It was when I was 8. 8 is a very formative period. 8 besties. So I just don't feel like I'm very beautiful without makeup. But I know I am, though, because people have said that. And people have said like, oh, you're actually more beautiful without makeup. And like strangers will come up to me when I'm feeling really ugly. And they're like, you walked in and I just had to tell you that I think you're so beautiful. And I'm always like, what? And I catch myself saying that a lot. I'm like, I look at them in disbelief because I was like, how could you say that I'm gorgeous? Because I don't think I'm gorgeous. And then that's when I realized like, oh, what if like I'm not calibrated to the truth? What if they are? And what if they're not? It's just all so subjective.
So then if what other people think isn't true and then what you think about yourself isn't true, then what is true?
It's just, honestly, it's just how I feel that day. And I just have to trust that what is beautiful is not what's on my face.
Yeah.
What's beautiful is like who's coming out of me.
Yeah.
And I know
Who
that
you
to be
are.
beautiful,
Yeah.
no matter how I look.
I agree with that. And I think something that has really helped me is removing things that don't make me feel good. So that scale, for example, or like even mirrors, like if there's too many mirrors and I don't, or just like clothes that make me feel fat, or like clothes that make me feel boxy and huge because I'm really small, or even like wearing makeup every day. Like I just don't do that because I feel like it does something to my psyche. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like chasing habits that make me feel good and healthy and alive versus allowing space for things that will take that joy away from me. Because I think when you feel good on the inside, it will show more on the outside, and it will show like I really prioritize physical activity, but I have never looked the way that I want to look with my physical body ever.
Yeah.
And I just like have accepted that's how I'm going to feel. But if I feel good and I feel strong, isn't that all that matters? Like the fact that I can walk, like some people can't even stand, you know? So the fact that I can do that and I'm happy with that, that should be enough.
I think gratefulness also helps a lot. Sometimes I look at myself, I'm like, oh, I don't feel good today, but at least I have like my legs or something. It could be a lot worse.
Zooming out and just kind of like reality checking yourself and just saying like, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I have no health issues. Being fat and ugly could be a problem, but it really doesn't need to be. Like I'm choosing that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be like that.
A mindset shift.
Yeah. I remember dating someone and I didn't wear makeup with them at all. And they made me feel like the most beautiful person. And I think that really shifted my mind too. Because I was like, oh, I don't need makeup, and they just see the beauty in me. And so that's when I was like, all right, I don't need makeup. I'll put makeup on if I want it, but I don't need it.
So much of these fixations are so like internal self-focused sometimes. And the reality is like when you're with someone else, they remember how you made them feel, how you listened to them. And so I feel like a lot of times I would feel like when I was in that negative headspace, I had no capacity to think about the other person in front of me. And so like reshifting and reorienting away from like scrutinizing yourself almost like frees you up to be able to just like take in the person, like notice how beautiful they are. And it really takes the attention off of like fixating on how ugly you feel. Not, I don't know. Yeah, it's like there's so much like in like the camera's always like turned towards yourself and you're always looking at yourself all the time that I feel like it's also unhealthy, which is why I go back to in middle school, looking at photos of yourself so much is like kind of unnatural. And I think we were not made to look at ourselves so much.
Ever. Mirrors are a new thing.
Mirrors are a new thing. Having to have so many photos of yourself that you're going through all the time, like having to figure out how to post them all. Like it's a weird mental space and habit that is not how we were designed to without cameras and in our pockets. So there's something around like where the attention is focused on too that I think has shifted for me too. Yeah.
I think about my sister. She used to have a lot of body image issues, and she would like point out in a photo that I love of her, like she looks so bright and she's smiling so beautiful, and she's like, my arms look huge, and I'm like, I didn't even see your arms. And even if I saw a picture of you and your arms look huge, I wouldn't be like, oh, I don't want to like, she's probably not a type of person that I want to be with because she has big arms. Like it's crazy to even put value in that for health reasons, for sure. But like if someone like truly loves you, then they can see all of you and they won't zoom in on like those tiny things. And I'm just like, I wish you could live your life without thinking about how big your arms look, because you are like one of the most beautiful people I know.
I think it's so difficult because guys seem to care a lot more about a woman's physical appearance than women care about women or men's physical appearances. And so even when you free yourself of your own mind's cage when it comes to your body image, if you are heterosexual, like if you want to date a man, then you then have to face like the male's perception of your body.
Yeah, I think about that a lot.
It's a whole nother
can of worms.
But at the same time, it kind of sifts people out, because do you want a guy that like focuses on that? Like, do you want a guy that's like, oh, I don't like you because you're like 5 pounds above like what I want. That's not the kind of guy that I want to be with. I want someone that sees my soul. I asked my ex one time, would you love me if I was 200 pounds? And he said no. And I got so offended. And he was like, no, but just like if you were, I know that's like not naturally where your body would go.
Yeah.
And so that means like you're the type of person that would like allow yourself to go to that. So I wouldn't love your habits. Yeah.
So that was a nice way to weasel out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there is merit to that.
Yeah.
He didn't say set him up for it, too.
I just wanted to see
there's
the
only one
extent
right
of his
answer to this question.
I just wanted to see the extent of his love. It's like, would you love me if I was 1,000 pounds? He's like,
would you love me if I was a worm?
He said no. He's like, what would I talk about with you?
Oh, okay, that's cute. Better answer than the other
No, he said he wouldn't love me though.
Okay.
And that's why we're exes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She's not.
I'm just kidding.
Another thing that has come to light recently is that a lot of times body image and what you perceive as beautiful is a trend. So in the 90s, being stick skinny was the vibe. And then it became like the thickness. And then it was like slim thick.
Slim thick.
And now it's like back. It's cycling back. And this happens with beauty trends too, like the fuller lips, or the eyebrows that are skinny and then they're like so thick.
Yeah.
And it's all just an evolution like fashion. So
I can't wait for small boobs to be in.
Yeah, no, small boobs are in right now.
Are they?
They are.
Okay, great.
I think boobs are always in of any.
Boobs are always
in. I remember in the 90s there was this saying like, oh, does this dress make my butt look fat? Or does this make my butt look big? And then if the guy said yes, then the girl would get mad at him. But now if your butt looks big, people are like, oh my gosh, envy.
now everything is about that fat.
That thing be thangin'.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I remember that. It'd be like, there's a whole bit in Mean Girls where she's like, does this make me look fat or not? There's like a whole segment where she eats the granola bars. Now we want that booty. I remember when the Bubble Butt music video came out. That was like, it felt like we launched us into like, no, you want the jiggle butt.
It's like the trickle down from celebrity. Because at first it was Paris Hilton. She was so skinny. And then it became Kim.
Yeah.
And they were like hourglass.
And then it's all BBLs and fillers.
Yes.
And then now it's, Ozempic.
Lip fillers.
Ozempic.
Actually, Ozempic. Get back to the paper thin.
I remember looking at Khloe Kardashian's butt and being like, I love how tiny her waist is in comparison to her butt. And I was like, I want that. So I would buy like high-waisted skinny jeans to kind of mimic that shape because I thought it looked so good. And then I realized like, oh, maybe that's a BBL. Maybe I cannot achieve that naturally, but it does look good.
It's just so unfortunate because the people that have naturally hourglass bodies would have felt terrible about themselves in the 90s or now, right? But then would be praised in another time period. And it's like, it doesn't matter. They were beautiful no matter what. And then the people that are stick skinny feel terrible in the hourglass fad
2016.
time. Yeah. But then like somehow are going to come out on top now and in the 90s. Like, it was just, it's so stupid. Like, like what you said, Em. Like, it doesn't matter what like anybody really thinks. Like, people, the media, are just going to deem things beautiful because they need something different. So like, why let that dictate what you like about yourself?
And it's different by region, which is wild too. So the Asia body image standards are wildly different, and I would argue more extreme, especially with the very, very skinny look that is in where they really look malnourished and unhealthy. Whereas I remember my mom would go back to Asia and she would be a size 6 there when she's a size like 2 in America.
I'm a large in Asia.
Crazy.
I am under 5 feet, mind you.
I can't fit the Asia clothes. They're too tiny.
Like, I'm not a big person, but I'm a large there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's true. In Asia, they want to see your like shoulder sockets popping out from under your skin. Like your skin has to be draped over your bones. And that's beautiful in Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might as well just wear like my bed sheet.
Yeah. Yeah. You see it in like K-pop stars or commentators. You just like see the socket and you're like, ooh, you need a burger. But going back to the Khloe Kardashian thing, like I actually used to edit my photos to make my hips look wider.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Back in like 2016. I don't do that anymore. But like
I got to see these.
Yeah, I loved
before and
that
after.
body type so much, like the slim, thick body type, that I would edit my hip. And my hips also have like kind of a dip inside. So I just made them rounder.
Wow.
Yeah. And I looked so good in those pictures. They were fake. They were really fake. But even in editing, you're just like, this isn't real. And people are liking this version of me that isn't real. So it does something to your psyche, even if it is satisfying to be like, yeah, I could look like this.
Facetune.
But yeah, it was Facetune. I used Facetune to like...
I don't have that. And so I saw someone use it one time and I saw their face literally morph. It's like a magic trick. Like from an art perspective, that's amazing. But then from like a reality perspective, you're like, oh, we all just messed up.
Yeah.
I saw this headline that there was this Asian like internet star who was filming like a live stream or something, and she had like a face filter on and it accidentally glitched and it showed her real face. And it was like wildly, I don't have to show you the video. And like she's getting canceled because everyone's just been like, you've been selling us a lie this whole time. But it like glitched for a split second and people were like,
so
the
crazy.
sheen was dropped and this actually wasn't real the whole time.
It reminds me
It was actually really refreshing to see like
people.
like let's break the break the mold, break the sheen because it's unhealthy.
It reminds me of that one time when you met someone and they said that, oh, you look better in real life.
Yeah, he said, oh, you look better in person. And I was like, what does that mean? I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment or like, what do you mean? Are you saying I'm ugly on camera? And he was like, no, that's a compliment in Korea. He was Korean. And he was like, it's because in Korea, everyone's always doing something to their face for the camera. So if you look better in person, that's actually a compliment because a lot of people get work done for their face to look good on camera. But in person, they look whack. So to say you look good in person is like highest praise. So I was like, oh, thank you.
You're like, I received this highest
Thank you.
praise.
Thank you.
It's expected that you look worse in person. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Camera's a lie.
I know I look better in person too. I also used to edit my nose to be straighter. Yeah, because it goes straight because that's my mom's, and then it like falls and then it becomes pudgy because that's my dad's. And I used to just want like a really straight nose like my mom, but because I think it looks pretty, but that's just not me. Emily has a pudgy nose and Emily will accept that.
It just brings up an interesting point because we're living in a time where so many people are getting work done and changing things. And I don't feel any type of way about people getting work done in general, but the frequency with which it's happening is jarring because it feels like people are getting work done for the camera because all of our lives now are on camera and on our phones. And it's like that is reality more than being face to face with someone, more than being here with you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like what matters is what's online. And there's just weird, it's just a weird dissonance.
It's unnatural. Even with this can I say this? Even with this podcast, I'm like having to watch ourselves
Yeah.
on
Over
camera
and over.
over and over again, having to like review episodes. edit videos from the episodes. Like, I'm like, I was not made to look at myself this much or hear myself this much. I was meant to exist relating to other people, IRL, not looking at this replayed version of me that I can now scrutinize. It's just like, it's like something in my brain is accessing a center that I'm like, I don't really think that you're supposed to be accessing this that much.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you, I don't know how to deal with that, but.
So in spite of all of this, what is one thing that you guys have learned to love about your body image?
I have one.
Okay.
Okay, I used to hate my nose.
Oh, I love your nose.
Because it was a running joke in my family that we call it a tasambizi, which means a garlic nose. And it's just like my dad's, but she hates hearing this. It's so funny.
Oh.
But I love it now because it's my dad's nose. You know, like every time we're in photos together where, well, my mom will take a close-up of like us just like cheesing together. And I'm just like, we look so similar because of our nose, which is such a distinctive feature. And I used to always want the like very cute button nose that's tall and straight and skinny with a little like cute top. And now I'm like, but I have my dad's nose and I love it now.
You
and
carry him with you.
wear him like a badge of honor on my face. So I love my nose now. It used to be something I used to be insecure about. Now I'm like, it's my daddy's.
He's always with you.
Always with
on
me.
your face.
On my face. And I see photos of him now, I'm like, I have that. And it's cute because my mom now will be like, how come you don't have any of my features? So she's like jealous that I get to have my dad's nose. It's really fun.
Cute.
And I'm like, I get to have this forever. And you can see like my roots and my family line from it. So I think that's really special, and it reframes the like achieving a standard versus appreciating like where you came from, shifting the paradigm.
Yeah.
The power of perception.
Yeah. What's one thing you guys have accepted or loved a little bit more?
I think it's my boobs. Yeah. I've always wanted boobs. Like, I remember when I was like 4 years old, I was like, I cannot wait to get my boobs. And then they started growing in 5th grade, and I was like, yes. And then they stopped growing in 6th grade, and I was like, no. And then my sister started growing, and it just kept growing because she got my dad's side of the genes, and they're very curvy. And I was just like, why am I flat? Why are they mosquito bites? And I always just didn't feel like a full woman. But then I remember wearing this shirt that it was really pretty, and it draped down like this. It kind of looked like a Grecian goddess type of shirt. And I remember looking in the mirror being like, if I didn't have very small boobs, this beautiful shirt wouldn't look as good on me. And so I was 21, and I remember like accepting it right then and there, being like, okay, I'm good with this. It's nice because they don't ever get in the way. Clothes just look good on me. And it's like, I found the types of clothes that I really like. And I don't have to complain about like back pain or anything. Yeah.
And running
Yeah.
with big boobs.
They're cute. They're little. I feel so light. How about you?
I've learned to work within my body type, I think. So I have an athletic body type, and that's always just going to be thicker than like whatever is desirably skinny. And that's just like my baseline. That's like when I'm skinny, you know, I'm a thicker like athlete. And then, like, which is crazy. It's like, look at me, I'm not thick. Like, it's just ridiculous. Anyways, so there's that, but then there's also the fact that like I'm really short. And so if I gain like 2 pounds, you will see it. And so I don't have the laxity that someone who is like you, who's like 5'7", like you can gain like 5 pounds, and someone, you might see it, but like the other person probably won't see it. And you also have like 7 more inches to distribute that weight than I do.
Yeah.
And I think once that clocked to me, I was like, why am I stressing out over anything really? Because that's just one aspect of like body weight, which is like what I thought about so much of my like childhood life. But if you can apply that to clearly your nose or your boobs or like hair or literally anything, like we are just told things, and we're told things are beautiful, but like all of it is subjective, like you said. So that's a really long answer for my short body.
That's cute.
Got to rewrite our narratives because we've been sold narratives.
I also hate when people say like, you're beautiful just the way you are. I don't know why. Because
it
it's
feels
true.
flippant. It feels
It's just like, okay, yeah, you have your insecurities, but you're beautiful. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that. Which,
But what if they say it the way
True.
Bruno Mars does?
God was showing off when he made you.
Or just the way you are.
Just the way. Yeah, but the girl that he used in the music video was beautiful. And she had big boobs and she was skinny and she had perfect hair. So it's just like, well, of course he would like her just the way she is.
What if he used someone that looked just like you who was like skinny and didn't have boobs?
He should have.
But then how is the other girl that he used gonna feel? You know?
What do you mean? With the big boobs?
Yeah.
She'll feel great because everyone else is telling her she looks good.
Maybe not at that time. Not based off of like what we're saying.
We need
With big boobs?
Yeah.
Big boobs always look good.
Well, what if that's
People
what you think? What if like that's not what other people think?
But everyone always thinks that.
But who says?
Literally everyone. Men. Look at Sydney Sweeney.
Is men what we look to though for a beauty standard?
No, of course not. But it's the messaging you get over and over. Like, we're not asking for people to tell us what looks good or not, but that's what we receive because that's what we see online.
But the point is like
is the shifting sand. Like it's like constantly shifting.
Like the point is if you saw someone that looked like you, then you would feel good, but you didn't.
Yes.
But then like that other girl's not gonna feel good.
Yeah, okay.
You see?
We need Bruno
Kind
to
of.
sing this to like the kaleidoscope of every permutation of body type and girl.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Which goes back to the point of like, it's true you are beautiful just the way you are, but when it's said, it feels like a flippant, too easy healing balm. And I'm like, I don't really want that because it doesn't feel earned.
I'm coming from the context of like everyone at the time was saying like the girl that looked like her was beautiful. So for him to just use one example of a different body type, that would feel more inclusive. Because like everyone would be telling her that she's beautiful already. But if he used like a girl with like tiny boobs and like really thick eyebrows or something, I don't know, then that would feel like more well-rounded in the media space.
It would make like that population of people feel seen.
Like that would be the
for
representation.
one population. But then there's like thousands of other populations of like people that are shorter, people that have like different hair colors that or whatever it is that or different races even too.
It
that
doesn't matter who he uses is the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be deemed beautiful by one population of people, but it's not going to be like this is not Miss Universe. And even Miss Universe, like, is anyone going to, you know what I mean?
But then M's point, I guess, is like even doing something different than the norm would have already been a step forward than what he did in that context.
But he is already like only using people of color, which is like
The step forward for.
And people of color are more curvaceous, typically.
Basically, this is the exact dilemma because no one can win. So therefore, we should just not try to be a beauty standard.
Yeah.
But to like bring out the natural beauty and the features we have.
You set the standard for what's beautiful.
It's so hard because then you're like, the reality is you will be perceived differently based on what this current standard is. But then how do you rewrite that for yourself at the same time while also acknowledging everything around you is going to literally yell at like top volume. That is not beautiful. And how do you in the face of that say, but I love this part of me and I'm going to highlight it.
It's defiant.
That's the impossible task.
It's defiant and you have to be defiant against whatever society is telling you because they're going to tell you anything.
Yes.
And so you can either take a passive approach to it or you can fight.
Yeah.
Fight for yourself.
Yeah.
And be like, I am beautiful no matter what anyone else says. And that is our episode. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Hot Pursuit. You can find us on YouTube at the Hot Pursuit Pod. You can also find us on Instagram. Give us a follow, give us a subscribe, leave a comment on Spotify. We love to read everything you have to say. Tune in next week. Hot Pursuit, out. Bye.